viable way to do it.
Based on what you say, 2012 construction date, how real is that? Is it all based on your investments first, or do you think that's a viable date?
Well, the big spending for us really is 2012. Right now, we have sufficient funds to last this year. When I travel and do these investment roadshows, we're always trying to line up investors that would like to participate, and we have quite a following now. I'll just, just to kind of give you a little bit of perspective, we were last August trading 4 cents, okay? We had a market cap of just around $20 million. Yesterday we hit our all-time high. We're at 54 cents, and we've got a market cap of almost $170 million. I am totally confident that over the next several months, with what I see what we're doing, and with the type of investors that we're starting to attract, that we will grow this company. I'm 100% confident of that. And you're asking me, will we be able to raise the money to build it? You know, I have to tell you, these things have risk associated with them. I don't control coal markets. I don't control currency exchanges. There's always risk, and that's why, for every the way I look at it, for every 100 coal mines that are proposed to be built, I'll bet you there's only one that's probably ever built. And I'll be very honest with you. But what I told you before, I truly mean that. We don't get involved in anything that we don't think we can build. Our record, you can check our records, we've been pretty successful. We built 4 coal mines in the last 7 years. And this one is, I think, from what I see, has the potential to be the biggest that we've ever built and possibly the most successful. Again, we don't control all the outside parameters, but the way everything is shaping up right now, we believe that when you're building a project as prices are going up, that's a tremendous window of opportunity.
One other question. Your local manpower is a priority in your...
Sorry?
Local manpower is a priority. That's...
Oh, totally. I mean, if you take a look at the way we work, we always try and hire locally if the skill set's available. The other thing is that we always look to local businesses. And that's the reason we set up shop here, is we want dentists to kind of figure out the lay of the land and start to, meet people here so we know what we're doing once we have to get going. We'll already be mobilized at that point.
Okay. Thank you.
And even from a business perspective, if I could just add to what Gene is saying, when you look at the sourcing that will have to be done for all the construction and the steel that has to be brought in and the design expertise, our plan has always been, and it's my plan in Hinton, to affiliate and associate with local suppliers and help them sort of grow into bringing in some pretty serious procurement. I may not be able to walk into somebody here, a welding shop, and say, okay, I need 20 tons of steel today. But as I deal with these people and as we see what they're capable of doing, tell them where we're going, all of a sudden they're going to start looking at expanding their sources. And once they start doing that, even though we're going to end up buying steel out of Hinton, it will be imported into Hinton from a local company from which we'll buy from. So that's been the model that we've always followed, get the local businesses involved, and there's a natural expansion depending on the level of investment that a local businessman wants to make.
The one infrastructure Alberta is world renowned for not having is water. And I would assume you know that right up front. What are your initial plans to source water for that plant?
Actually, good point. One of the things that we plan to do this summer as part of our drilling program, we're going to start drilling piezometers to try and figure out the water situation. There's actually, in the area we're operating, there is a fair bit of water. But as we go, we're going to have to design the wash plant, figure out what the water balance is and everything. So that's an ongoing process. But we will, for regulatory reasons, you have to have all that basically put forward in your application. So we're going to do that.
Would your exploration program this year be on the Bighorn Hills?
Sorry?
Would your exploration program, you said you were starting this year, would that be on the Bighorn Hills? South of town?
Where is
I don't know where that
Bighorn
is.
Hill? I'm sorry.
I think that's on your new area you've been acquiring.
I honestly, I don't know where the,
It's the big hill between the Rob Road and Highway 40.
oh, I'm sorry. Rob Road kind of comes this way and comes down, so where would Bighorn Hill be?
Maybe the South Sea, on the bottom of the map.
Down here?
No, the next one.
Is it before the McLeod River?
Oh, yeah, yeah, parallels the Highway 40.
What I'd encourage you to do is